One of the best things about working in a Google Doc is that it automatically saves your work. So you can see that all the changes have been saved in this document by looking up here. It says all changes saved in Drive. And this little message will change. It might say changes saved moments ago or last change made by Alice Eichley 27 minutes ago. So it might not always have this same verbiage, but you'll always have a status. What's also really handy is that you can actually go back and access all those different points in time on your document to see what's happened, who changed what when, and if needed, you can actually revert back to an old version. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. And what we're going to be accessing is something called revision history. You can access it lots of different ways. I'm going to show you two. You can go to File, See Revision History, and you'll notice right here that there are keyboard shortcuts for you. The way I always access is by just clicking on this link right here where you have your savings update, if you will. So when I click that, over here to the right, I get a column of the revision history of this document. And it starts with currently, so I changed this document today at 9:08. But you can see that the last changes were made almost a year ago, and I can tell who did them by looking over here. What's also nice is that I can actually click on a date. If I click on that, this will change and it'll show me what this document looked like on June 5th, 2014 at 12:50. And if I scroll through here, I might even be able to see different things. Like this right here is in orange, and so I know that Chris made that change because he has a little orange box beside his name, and this change is in orange. So if you scroll through, you can see there are a couple of changes that he made, and I know that is his work. And I can go through and do other things as well. So if I click on this one, I can see what it was like at 12:07 on June 5th. And if I scroll through, I can see that, oh, here's a green change. That means that I made that change. So you can see different things. If I actually want to revert back to this version, because this is a point in time on June 5th, 2014 at 12:07 p.m. If I actually want to revert back to this version, I can click right here where it says restore this revision. So if I do that, it's actually going to switch my live document back to that version. Now if I made a mistake, no worries, because I could just go back up here and it's going to tell me. I can click back to the version that I was on before by just clicking on today at 9:08. It shows me what the document looked like, and I'm like, okay, that's what I need. I can restore back to that. So it is really a handy tool. You can see who did what when. So if you have kids working on a collaborative project, you can go in and actually see who's doing what work. You can also go back in and restore things that have been maybe accidentally deleted. So revision history is a really powerful part of a Google Doc, and you have access to it not only in Google Docs, but also in Google Slides and Google Sheets. So very powerful. Make sure you know how to access and use revision history.